Today we are speaking with Billy Hoffs from Northern Pines Mental Health Clinic, a space dedicated to mental well-being and care. Over the years, we've had the privilege of working together on custom signage for the clinic, most recently creating calm, minimal signs in black and white acrylic with room names inspired by trees. Let's talk about that. So, hi Billy, it's great to have you here. Could you tell us a bit about your role at Northern Pines Mental Health Clinic and the kind of environment you aim to create for your clients?
So my role here at Northern Pines Mental Health Center is that of marketing. And for a 60-year-old company, we just started with marketing within the last number of years. So I've been busy, none the least of which was getting the signs. We have 11 different locations. And so I needed to mix that in with graphics that I do and begin to get a look that's consistent through all of our 10, depending on how you look at it, 11 different locations. So I found, after an extensive search online, I did find Bsign and was deciding that the options that you guys presented were perfect for what we were after. Simple and to the point and elegant looking without breaking the bank, so to speak. They were affordable and everything just seemed to fit. The order went through seamlessly and quickly. And so we put them up in our first location. I think that answers that question.
Yes, thank you. Really appreciate that you liked our signage. And the signage at the clinic is very calm and minimal, using black and white acrylic. Why was a restrained, simple design important for this space?
Well, a couple of reasons. First, we, as a mental health clinic and beginning at this location, which is an urgent care clinic, we needed calm and we needed something that wasn't very loud and graphic. In that regard, I just felt like everything needed to be simple and calm and not call so much attention to it, but provide the proper direction of what room are you going to, and just good for the directions that we would give. So it was just very simple to deal with that. The other idea is just that of professionalism, and I didn't want to call too much attention to the sign itself. So this fit the bill perfectly. It was clean and neat and very professional. We're going to be doing this. We've already done this for a couple of our other locations, and we're starting now to fill in the rest of them. And so we'll be ordering more with you.
That's great. We're waiting forward. And one of the most interesting details that room names are inspired by trees. Where did that idea came from?
Well, when we were imagining this, we went through several different ideas, and it just, I think it was our executive director, Laura Vaughn, that came up with that idea originally, but it just seemed to make more sense as a company called Northern Pines. People in this region tend to be very outdoorsy and comforted and calmed by the outdoors. And so just imagining being in and amongst trees is somewhat of a calming presence for people. And so we just kind of went with that. We just leaned into that a little bit more and picked all the trees, and that's what we're calling all the different rooms. So go to the cedar room, go to the pine room.
How did you feel when you saw the finished signs installed throughout the space?
Yeah, that was a fun moment. Everything in this building was starting to come to life. We reimagined this building as the nation's first, or I should say the first nationally recognized mental health urgent care clinic. So it's a first of its kind, really. And everything was new and exciting. And when we finally put the signage up, it became a little more real when the vision came to life, and it just looked professional as it needed to. Everything I've said before, clean and neat, and it fit the bill perfectly. So it did feel good. And I like that you used the word feel with that, because that is something we wanted to convey. It's more than just the professionalism, but the feel had to be right. And it was perfect. It still is. That's why we're getting more.
And speaking a little bit more about Northern Pines, your clinic is really unique. And what do you want people to feel when they come here for the first time in general?
Yeah, I would say safety is paramount. Safety is a big one, and calm. When people come to us at this particular location, and it could be said for any mental health visit or sessions or therapy, that we do want to provide a sense of calm. And that's got to start first. We just take it down a notch as best we are able to for the client. So I think that was the first biggest priority. And with calm comes a sense of safety. It's a good place to start from. And then our therapists can get busy with the work that they do, joining in there with the client. So, but the first thing is you have to start from a as calm a place as you can get to in a moment of, in this case, crisis. People come to us in crisis at that moment. And so, yeah, those are the biggest priorities.
In your opinion, how do small details like signage contribute to a sense of calm and safety in a mental health setting?
I think it just sets a standard of confidence, I guess. We want people to know they're going to be okay here. And when the signage works together with everything, the attitudes of the people here, I provide a lot of fidgets and things that people can just play with and again calm down. That all contributes to the stage that is set as soon as somebody walks through the doors here. I mean, that's my first priority because I'm not a clinician. I don't do the actual therapy, so I give our therapists what they need, and I think at this point, that's my top priority.
We've been working together for many years now, and it truly means a lot to us. What keeps you choosing us again and again for your signage needs?
I would say there's an ease of process. It's easy to know exactly how to navigate the website, and if there's anything new that I might wanna switch in certain parts of it, I take a look at it. We're definitely wanting to stay consistent with what we've already got, but I'm always looking. So it's an easy site to navigate. The process was easy. The quality of the product and the pricing was great. It's as simple as that, really. Once we get to that point, that's the first priority, and it just keeps delivering, so
Thank
seems an
you.
easy fit.
I really appreciate it. And looking ahead, what's next for Northern Pines Mental Health Clinic? Are there any updates on projects you're excited about?
Yeah. Well, I don't know that I can delve into some of the forward thinking things. Our executive director is very forward thinking, very innovative, and we like to hang our hat on that. We like to be the world is changing pretty fast with AI, with things that you're experiencing. Just the world is a different place. And with all of that, we want to stay ahead of that and be thinking about what might people need out of therapy and out of just the ability to collect their thoughts in a good manner, a healthy way. So part of that is what we're already doing. We are already innovating with this mental health urgent care clinic, but we did some other forward thinking things. We have an island that is near to us, and there's a 60-acre island that we own and are using that as more of a health and a wellness preventative type of situation. That's extra calming in the summertime when people can come out and just kind of relax. And we provide things like respite care for people that are doing the work of caring for others. And they need a little break too sometimes. So we're working on a number of innovations in terms of prevention and wellness that we'll be doing there. I mean, that's probably the two biggest things right now is the wellness and our urgent care, but there's gonna be expansions, and we're pushing pretty hard on making sure that there's new things available as it's needed in this changing world, which we don't always know where it's going yet, so but it is changing.
Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your experience with us. We wish you prosperity and so you can see results of your work every day. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Peace to everybody.